Alrighty, now we are at the HMI computer with the IP address 192.168.0.22, which is the main HMI on the computer for the SMC FMS 200 8-station post robot. Alright, so where everything is located at this point in time is in a folder called Show and Tell. You can see right here. Show and Tell. Bear with me, I'm not the best filmographer. So every program is associated with a station. So for example, this one right here says cap. And this says cap. So if you're confused on what they're said, all of them are labeled. And note the conveyor is in that box right there with that e-stop, those two e-stops. That's where the conveyor PLC is. And that PLC, Micrologix 1100, is HMI. So in order to start HMI, we're going to click on the latest SMC animation.mer machine runtime file. Going to reposition the camera while we're waiting. Bear with me. We're going to click yes right here. Alright, now we're going to click Run Application, or F2, right here in the middle. Just while we're waiting, this right here is the router we're using to do all our routing. I'll explain that in another video. Alright, so this is the HMI. Right here is feedback to, you can't see it in the video, but it says e-stop ready, verifying if this e-stop is pushed in or pulled out. Error feedback, or seeing if the robot's in error is right here. And all of these are programmed to say if it is in auto mode, show green. If it is not in auto, it'll be in red, and it'll say manual mode. To demonstrate, I'll go over here, change this from auto to manual, and we'll notice that this one says manual mode in red. Alright, so we're going to change that back. It changes back. Alright, now I'm going to go over here, press in the e-stop. Notice that the e-stop is not ready. I'm going to go all the way over here to the robot. I'm going to push in the robot e-stop. So now the robot's in fault. We see that the robot has fault. Alright, so now in order to start the system, which we're not going to at this time, you do so by pushing, because this is a touch screen, pushing on setup and control, or you can use your mouse, whatever. And we click here. Sorry for that. Click that. So the max number currently programmed that we can do at a time is 8 per cycle. So for this demonstration, I'll just put in 1, and notice 1 shows up right there and also shows up down here in the queue. Now this right here, I programmed, this is how many places are taken by the palletizer. And we'll go over there real quick. Notice that there's 5 there. Now if you take them off, it does not record if they're still on or still off. It just knows, okay, what is the next place it's going to put the next completed product. So if I wanted to reset it, I'd press this button right here, which I'm not going to at this time. Actually, I might. Okay, so now it's zeroed out. And so that means I have to take all of the products off of the palletizer in order so it doesn't try and double stack it and fall. And then we can press return to main. Alright, if we wanted to shut down, we'd press HMI shutdown and that would bring us back. Or if we wanted to keep it open, we'd press this Windows key right here, which brings up this right here. And you click on this icon right here, which is show desktop, which brings us to the desktop, and then we can go here and then see what program we want to look at while it's running. Alright, so now if we wanted to start it, and these 2 buttons right here were green and all these 8 buttons are green, we press start. We're not going to for this right now. Now in order to raise station number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, or the robot, I've added a feature that we'll see in a moment. I'm going to log in with my credentials for the purpose of this video. I'm not going to show the username and password, but you can look it up in the documentation. Alright. Logging in. It takes a while. Be patient. Now you get this maintenance button right here. So now it'll be another button that says robot pallet up. I'm going to push this, and if see, I made that mistake right there. If you notice, if I return here, e-stop not ready, so that means the air's off. So I'll have to turn it back on, and you'll usually hear that sound. So now, if I push pallet up, the pallet goes up. Now I'm going to step away from the camera, and I'm going to jog it a few times so you can see. Bear with me. Alright, so that's how you set up the pallet in order to program better. Now I'm going to log out of maintenance, so maintenance goes away. And that's it for now.